Good afternoon, boys and girls. My name is Miss Flint,
I'm Miss McAdam.
and we periodically get together and discuss books. We kind of have something called a book club. And so every now and then we'll read the same book, and this week we're going to read Lucky Beans. And we want to have kind of like a meet the book meeting. And so in that, if you reference your reading partnership planning sheet, it kind of gives you a guide of things you can talk about in the meeting together. So in case you forget, one of the things we're going to talk about is what do we think this book is going to be about. Another thing we could talk about is have we read anything by the same author or anything in the same series. And then the final thing we want to do is make sure that we flip open to somewhere in the middle and pick a stopping point so that we can come back together and discuss what we're reading about and what's been going on in the story. So right now we're going to go ahead and start our meeting.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think the book is going to be about first, I guess, because I've been thinking about it a lot because I love to read. In this book, Lucky Beans, I really tried to notice on the front cover the character and his facial expressions, like how he looks and what he's doing. And I saw that in this book, he looks like the way his eyebrows are and the way his mouth is, his eyes, that he kind of looks worried or nervous or anxious to me. And then he's kind of stirring his pot there and kind of seeing the beans. So I don't know if something fell in the beans. I'm kind of thinking maybe something like that. Maybe he's worried that it didn't come out like he thought it was, like the beans aren't very good. But that's kind of what I'm thinking is going on in this book so far. Ms. Flint, what are you thinking is going on?
Well, I was reading the title of the book, and I see Lucky Beans. And I remember watching the movie Jack and the Beanstalk recently, and those beans seemed to be really lucky, and they fell on the ground, and then something sprouted up. So I kind of wonder, though, if when he does something with these beans, maybe something lucky is going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be as big and extravagant as a beanstalk coming up to a magical kingdom in the clouds, but I don't know, maybe something lucky will happen with these beans just because he's making something. I don't know. So I was just wondering.
I think that's neat that you noticed the title there and thought about maybe how the book was going to be based on what the title was.
Well, I like how you looked at the picture to come up with clues about the character. That was pretty cool also.
Okay, so have you ever read anything by this author again, Becky Bertha?
No, I haven't, but you know what? After we read it, maybe we'll want to read something else by her because I bet she's probably a really good author.
When do you think we should meet again?
Well, let's find the page in the middle. This looks to be page 15. Why don't we meet again on page 15? Because then we have a few more pages to go and we can discuss what's going on in the book.
That sounds good. I'm excited.
I can't wait.